Okay, well, I should go.
EA Sports welcomes
Are you
you
still
to the
coming down?
following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them, the final QB taken in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Texas, the rookie, Quinn Ewers.
Kate, you watch Quinn Ewers throw a football, and I got to do it a bunch collegiately. You see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Had overcome some injuries over his time collegiately. And he's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire it. Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking, he's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing here, Ewers. That's caught, Devon Achane. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player. Most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pickup of 2 here, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Being applied by Bradley Chubb. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. Kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Dad tried to tell me yesterday.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Back to Henry. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Can't manage even a yard on second and goal, and they'll have third and goal from the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Motioning left is their running back. Jackson has it, third and goal. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
I promise you.
Luke knocks it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. D. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Escapes the pocket. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Brought down by Draymond Jones.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Play action, Ewers. Complete right side to Washington. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Washington
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they come, second down. From the shotgun, Ewers. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. He's going for it himself. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Has him running the comeback. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Short pass brought in. That tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's a design run. Well, they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The kick by Patterson is good. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Flowers will go in motion left. From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they could still do their damage.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens Dolphins are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Jackson's going to throw again. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, then you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
Throwing here just before halftime. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. And they're going to get there to force him out, but a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Alu to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar off the play fake. Left side caught by Andrews. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Shoots away from one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Now it's yours. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Enough running left. It's a chance. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. Making the call himself. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And the Ravens make the recovery. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs. Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Lamar now from the gun. Hopkins on the slant. And this is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Out of the gun, Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Trucks a defender. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
This is Henry on second. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Going to the ground again on first. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Eskridge on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Play action, Ewers. Step up, and there he goes. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch.
Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Bible pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a dog. I go to Miami just for dinner.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Second down now, they need 7. From the pistol, Henry. They find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Dolphins bring in a 5th defensive back on 3rd. He's back to throw. Gets him on the in route. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by 7. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Achane. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belt. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
46-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to Achane. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here he is to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Waddle makes the catch. Which is a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
First year, baby, to shoot you.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Here's a chant from the pistol. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Looking to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
This is a fun one.
They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This one left for Lamar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Miami.
Let me know. Babe, should I stay or should I go? If you know you'll be trouble. If you don't, there will be trouble. Yeah.